So as you guys know, myself and the guys at Novakast, uh, on occasion talk about the series Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and I'm just gonna say it sucks when you hear that something that you kind of enjoyed, like the creator, doesn't want to make it anymore. I will say at the very least with creators like TeamFourStar, they gave people a heads up of why they were doing the things they were doing. I know there are creators like Daspo Shit that made the popular Gmod Idiot Box series, and they kind of disappeared off the face of the planet. But I watched the video that the guys from TeamFourStar made to kind of detail their reasoning, and honestly, it makes sense. I mean, they go into like the fact that they want a conclusion for wanted the whole thing with Cell being the conclusion of the Abridged series. Like, that was it. And I guess there are some of the things that they were talking about, whereas just burnout, that feeling like they didn't want to tamper with the material if they couldn't find anything that would be worth to joke about or to make a parody of. And I guess their biggest sign of that was with the BoJack film, which I think some people probably saw that this was going to happen, because especially with that announcement of the BoJack film being taken out of the picture, as well as the start of the DBZ mini shorts, which, by the way, those are actually really fun to watch. I hope they make more of those, at least. But whatever. But they were talking about how they want to focus on other projects. They have other projects in mind down the road, which I would love to see what that's about. But I will say, when it comes to burnout and just kind of doing what how should I put this? I kind of feel like with their reasoning, it's because they know they're gonna lose some subscribers. They know they're gonna lose some traction due to the fact that they aren't gonna make the Abridged series anymore, and they promised a season 4. I feel like right now they're more focused on what kind of good content can they make for people, and they want to do what that makes them happy, which is understandable. It really is. And I notice with a lot of creators, they just focus on making content after content, or video after video, kind of losing traction of why they started it in the first place. I mean, they see the numbers, but they aren't going to they kind of lose themselves in a sense. At least that's what I see. And you guys can disagree with me. Again, this is all opinion based. Because there are those content creators that see the numbers. They see the numbers growing, and then they just do the same thing over and over and over and over again, to the point where they just become sick of it. I mean, I myself have not really to the point of seeing the numbers, but seeing, or at the very least, just kind of the repetition of it is, in a sense, a way you can easily get burned out. And I know you guys, if you guys have followed my channel, there's been a couple times where I've kind of backed away from the drama content. In fact, as you guys noticed, and if you were at the last podcast, then you guys know that I mentioned that anything involving Greg, I'm gonna try to make exclusively for the podcast, like taking notes of some of the videos he posts and using that as material for the next podcast. So it'd be like a once a week thing, and that way I can focus on other things that I want to do. So, all in all, when it comes down to it, and I'm going to link their video too, though it's better explained than I am. I'm just giving my thoughts. I can understand. I can understand them feeling burned out. I can understand them feeling like they don't want to tamper with something that they've already created that everybody enjoys. And something I forgot to bring up was the fact that with the current videos, or at least with the series, they've had issues with copyright and so on. So they're trying to do what they can to just avoid that. And it makes sense. It really does. So, all in all, it's understandable. And I know some people are upset. I mean, I'm a little bit upset, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing what they make in the future. And I think that might be it of what I have to say. I know these kind of videos are all over the place. It's just me sitting in front of a camera and giving my thoughts on a topic. But I do appreciate everybody for stopping by. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one and take care. Peace.